Hello everyone, my name is Hard Drama and welcome to Hard Drama Crypto, where I will try my best to bring you fair news and analysis of the cryptocurrency market and try and bring you my opinion on what is happening. So to start off this video, before we get into any news, I do want to talk about the big elephant in the room, and that is Bitcoin's current price action. A lot of people are still speculating as to whether we are in a bear market, whether the bull market is still intact, how high we're going to go, how low we're going to go, especially since the death cross right here back in June 22nd. I still feel like, personally, the bear market is still intact, and what we're seeing is aligning pretty well with the Wyckoff accumulation schematic. So, and I want to show you exactly how I see this and where we currently are. So here is the accumulation schematic for the Wyckoff events and phases. So where are we now in this? If it is still playing out, where are we now? I still feel like we are right about here. This is where I see that we are. And I'm going to show you how I see this on the daily chart. So this point right here, I believe we saw it right about here in the 19th of May, and where we saw that lower low right here, I believe we saw that right here during the June 22nd dump. Then we had to move up and then back down, which is where I feel like we are right here in the Wyckoff accumulation phase. Now, this does not signal that we cannot go lower. I feel like we've already seen the low of this current bull market, and I still feel like this is still intact, and I don't foresee us going any lower. Now, worst case scenario, if we go lower, I believe, and this is my theory, is that we do have some supports going all the way back. So we do have 28K support going all the way back to the 22nd of January. I do see a support at 25, and I do also see a support at about 22, and that's going all the way back to the 21st of December. I feel like where we have a major support would be 20K. We're back here in November 30th, and even further back to about maybe November 25th. It was our previous resistant levels. Then once we flipped it, I still feel like 30K is our current mark, where we have seen it act as support not once but twice. So I feel like 30K is a strong support. If we break it and we do start spiraling down, there is a potential that 20K is in play. I feel like that's, and this is my opinion, this isn't financial advice. This isn't me telling you to buy or sell. I'm still holding personally. I'm a holder. I am not a day trader. I am not a TA person. So this is all my opinion and what I'm seeing. I feel like if we were to head down towards 20K, I feel like it's a 2% probability. I still feel like, based on the Wyckoff accumulation and based on what we're actually seeing within this 30 to 40K range, which is sort of what I'm seeing right here within the chart, is that the Wyckoff accumulation is still in play and is more likely to play out. Whereas once the accumulation is complete, we will eventually make a move up. And that is my personal opinion. I feel like that is more likely to happen. Now, another thing I do want to touch is on the Bitcoin shorts, where we had an insane run up yesterday. And I do want to just sort of show you guys what this looks like. Where we did have a run up yesterday of about 1,100%, plus or minus 10. That is kind of concerning to me, where we did see that insane spike in one day on BTC shorts. However, on the flip side, BTC longs are at an all-time high. What this means for Bitcoin in the market going forward, I guess time will tell. But now, let's get into our first story. Bitcoin's fair value could be as low as $23,000, says JPMorgan. Bitcoin's recent price drop may be one that will be hard for the cryptocurrency to recover from, as institutions aren't stepping in to buy the dip, and analysts at JPMorgan estimate that the cryptocurrency's medium-term fair value could be between $23,000 and $35,000. Starting off with a bearish article. Yep. In a note sent to clients first reported by Business Insider, JPMorgan analysts detailed that their Bitcoin price estimates was based on the current volatility ratio of Bitcoin to gold. Okay. The bank, and I don't know why that was chosen, but okay. The bank has in the past estimated that the price of Bitcoin could hit $140,000 if it matches the allocation and volatility profile of the precious metal. Now, comparing Bitcoin and gold is a fair valuation, in my opinion. I feel like looking at the price of gold and then looking at the price of Bitcoin and to see how well Bitcoin in the long term within the past 10 years versus how gold has performed within the last 10 years, Bitcoin easily outperforms gold. So the metric is a fair metric to look at, the fair value of gold versus the fair value of Bitcoin. I still feel like 30K is probably our bottom, but JPMorgan says otherwise. Before we get on to our next article, I want to take a look at CoinMarketCap and take a look at where we currently stand within the market. Bitcoin currently sitting at 30,900, down 6%. Ethereum sitting at $1,758, down 5%. Binance Coin sitting at $271, down 6.9%. Cardano, $1.23, down 6.7%. Dogecoin, you love to see it being down 8.4%. XRP sitting at $5.59, down 7.5%. Polkadot coming in at $14 even, down 8.9%. Taking a look at the top gainers at the moment within the top 100. Celo currently sitting at $4.19, up 39.9%. Man, they are running up in a sea of red. Waves currently sitting at $13.51, up 3.5%. Ravane sitting at 0.8 of a cent, or 4/5 of a cent, up 2.9%. Shinfin Network currently sitting at 5.5 cents, up 1.8%. Top losers within the top 100, Kusama currently sitting at $165.44, down 11.2%. Near Protocol sitting at $1.84, down 10.6%. Sia Coin currently sitting at 1 cent, down 10.2%. Internet Computer currently at $29.24, down 11.6%. And Curve DAO token sitting at $1.44, down 9.4%. Current market cap sitting at $1.2 trillion. The last 24-hour volume sitting at $92 trillion. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 46.5%, with ETH dominance sitting at 16.30%, and ETH gas fees currently sitting at 10 Gwei. Moving on to our next story, Bitcoin Taproot. Locked in to improve privacy and introduce smart contracts. The Bitcoin Taproot upgrade will activate later in 2021 as developers urge to create applications that will leverage its advantages. On June 12th, Bitcoin mining pool Slush Pool mined block number 687,285, with the transaction including a Taproot upgrade activation signal. That particular block was the 1,816th to include a Taproot signal for activation by a BTC miner within the difficulty epoch that lasted from May 30th to June 13th, with 2,016 blocks created every difficulty period, crossing 1,816 blocks with a Taproot activation signals satisfied the 90% signaling threshold required to lock in the upgrade. This event meant that Taproot, Bitcoin's first protocol upgrade in over 4 years, was set for activation phase to be expected in mid-November. Now, this is really big news for Bitcoin. This really should be moving our market up. News like this, with all the upgrades with Bitcoin and Cardano and some other major projects going through an upgrade period, this really should be moving our market up. But alas, here we are, just teeter-tottering within the market, and we're just keeping on swimming. Really, that's what we're doing. Moving on. Bitcoin and Cardano, crucial levels for these surging cryptos to maintain. Post a midweek crash in which Bitcoin plunged below the 30K mark, the asset seems to have settled down somewhat. It overcame most losses and even spiked to just shy of $35,000 the following day, but it did maintain momentum above 34K. Despite losing over $1,000 since then, its dominance over the market recorded a significant surge. In fact, as per CoinMarketCap, BTC's dominance, and we just went over that, owing to the total market capitalization when compared to other cryptocurrencies, stood at 45%. And of course, that was at the time of this article being published. I'm trying to see where they are looking at their prices and where they should be. And no, I don't think they gave an actual price target here. Yeah, okay, well, they're saying, crucial levels for them to maintain, but you're not really telling me anything. Yeah, no. Okay, moving on. On-chain analysis. Declining hash rate does not slow Bitcoin's growth. Today's on-chain analysis highlights the declining hash rate of the Bitcoin network, which correlates with the bearish trend of the BTC price. However, it turns out that there are still more new users taking advantage of the bottom to join the crypto market. Well, of course. At the same time, indicators of changing positions of long-term holders and declining BTC liquid supply provide signals of a potential trend reversal. Still, the correlation between the dropping price of Bitcoin in the last 2 months and the short-term speculator sell-off remains very apparent. Basically, to summarize, the weak retail hands that got in a little too late, where they got in high and now we're low, they're selling while the whales and institutions keep on buying. And I say whales, institutions, and holders are buying. I myself am a holder. I am still buying. I definitely bought when it dipped to 28,000, and I'm still holding that position, and I don't plan on selling that position, period. Now, personally, if the Bitcoin market were to scare me enough, Bitcoin's price for me would have to hit near 14K for me to want to get out. I don't foresee that happening at all anytime soon. So, yeah. Ethereum and altcoins risk more downside than Bitcoin if BTC loses 30K, warns analysts. Altcoin traders and investors should look for cover if Bitcoin undergoes major price declines. So believes Philp, I think that's how you say it, Philp, an independent market analyst and co-founder of Decent Trader Trading Suite. In a tweet published late Friday, the pseudo-anonymous entity said a 30% crash in the Bitcoin market could prompt altcoins to drop twice as harder. Yes, we definitely saw that when Bitcoin crashed down to 28,000, whereas most altcoins were in double-digit percentage lows to the downside. Yes, it can happen. When Bitcoin consolidated between $50,000 and $60,000 In the March to May period, altcoins exploded. Yes, they did. Similarly, the recent correction in the Bitcoin market, which witnessed the flagship cryptocurrency falling from circa $65,000 to as low as $28,000, also had altcoins crash, still to the levels they held as support when Bitcoin was stuck in the 50 to 60K range, as shown by this chart right here, that they were holding their supports on the Bitcoin crash. However, there could be some more move to the downside for altcoins. Now, that's only a possibility. That's just one possibility. Moving on, why this $190 million Bitcoin buy is poised to shake up the crypto markets. Wow. This one has been flying all over Twitter. Everyone's been talking about it. It's been trending. Everyone's been talking about it. Following revelations from some on-chain and analytics observers that Bitcoin has finally bottomed, the big bull has been swinging sideways, causing the market to panic. However, it seems that Bitcoin is in luck once again thanks to El Salvador's latest decision to pay citizens $30 each in Bitcoin. The result of this could result, in a $1 million purchase, which is estimated to total around $190 million. The Bitcoin buy could send market prices up, as observers have noted. As the adoption of Bitcoin grows, the market will continue to benefit greatly in both market cap and price acceleration. An anonymous Bitcoin user noted in this article, just 2 weeks ago, we thought El Salvador was going to acquire a $150 million Bitcoin reserve over a few months. Now they are planning to airdrop $190 million of Bitcoin to its citizens via a new wallet. Bitcoin adoption is exponential. Initial forecasts always go up over time. And yes, we have seen it time and time again. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this news really should be driving our market up is because back in 2013, back in 2017, countries adopting Bitcoin, institutions adopted Bitcoin. That was just a pipe dream. The pipe dream for us was countries adopting Bitcoin. What we were expecting in 2017, what a lot of us were, was that institutions would start adopting Bitcoin. Now, we not only got our 2017 expectation here in 2021, but we also have our 2017 pipe dream of countries adopting Bitcoin and some cryptocurrencies. And as notes, I don't have the article up, but Israel plans on building its digital shekel on Ethereum. I don't have that up, but that was news. So just to show another country. And I also believe Paraguay, a senator or representative in Paraguay, has put forth a bill that is yet to be voted on, to make Bitcoin legal tender in Paraguay. So, yeah, interesting stuff. And I guess we'll see what this does to our market. But right now, closing out the video, Bitcoin sitting at $30,957 at the time of this recording. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I do look forward to talking to you guys in the future. A free way to support the channel is by leaving a like and by subscribing. It is absolutely free, and it only takes 2 seconds. Thank you guys. I will see you next time.